Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome back to second episode of Anxiously Avoidant. We're your hosts. I'm Lee.
And I am Jizz.
And today's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, so
everybody in the comments, say happy birthday, Lee.
if you love me, wish me happy birthday. If you don't, I don't know. Fight me. No, I'm kidding. No, don't fight me.
No.
So, anyways.
How do you guys like our hats?
Yeah,
really
look
quick.
at our hats. We made them. And look at this beautiful setup that Giselle made for me. It has One Direction. And I freaking love One Direction.
Yes.
Any fellow 1D stands out there, I see you, I hear you, you're valid. And yes. And if you're wondering who was my favorite, it was Louis. Yes. But yeah, well, okay. So what should we get into?
Do you want to open your presents?
Oh. Okay. Wait, no, actually I want to save it to the end.
Okay, then we can do that.
Let's save it to the end as a nice little sweet treat.
Okay. Do you want to?
Oh, also, it's my 22nd birthday. I'm 22.
And she's a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio. I'm a freaking Scorpio. Scorpio season is here, and it's been tough, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's been a really hard Scorpio season. Mercury is in retrograde again. I can never catch a fucking break. I feel like Mercury is in retrograde like at least like once a month all the time, but you know what? It's okay. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Okay.
It's okay.
We're in a different filming location, and there's a
Yes.
lot more people here. But I think once we settle in, it'll be fine. But as of right now, also I changed my hair, guys. If you didn't notice, she's very
Unicorn.
unicorn
And
hair.
Gorgina.
Yes, thank you. Oh, you want to show the details of your hat though? To the camera.
Like go up.
Yeah.
I'm coming, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So this is my hat. Well, can you see? It's I feel like it's very me.
Yeah.
And then Lee, come up.
And mine is very me as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall.
Don't fall, please.
Okay, well, yeah, those are our hats. We made them last week. It was a fun little crafting time. If you were paying attention to our Instagram, then you know, and you saw the behind the scenes.
Yes.
But yeah, let's talk about birthdays, man. I'm a very big birthday person. I've always cared about my birthday. I don't know why. I just come from a birthday family. But there's this one story that sticks out to me in particular that I want to share. So basically, I believe this was my 12th birthday, 11th birthday. It was also One Direction themed, actually.
Oh,
and
was it?
Yes, it
I
was.
didn't know that.
I had One Direction on my cake as well.
Oh.
Yes, and that's why I was like, I freaking love that birthday, but I also really hated that birthday as well. And that was because I was at a trampoline park. I invited some friends that were not very nice to me. Sometimes they would leave me out a lot, but you know, they were my friends at the time, so I was like, okay. And then yeah, my own freaking birthday party, they were leaving me out too. Like, yeah, they were nice. They should give me gifts and stuff, but at my own freaking trampoline park birthday party, they're gonna leave me out. They said they were over there chit chatting away in the fucking on the corner of the like foam pit. I was like, hey, what are you guys talking about? And they would like go quiet and they're like, oh, we're just like talking about school. Okay, cool. But yeah, it was just like I just felt like so alone, and I was like, you know, bullied on my birthday. And yeah, well, so that's what our episode does.
We're gonna segue into our topic because, like we said, this is gonna be like shits and giggles, but it's also gonna be like therapy talk or psych talk.
My hat's falling off. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Put it on Domo.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Or you can put it on your.
I'm gonna put it on Domo.
So we're gonna segue into our main topic for today, which is going to be about bullying.
Yes.
So we're gonna dive deep into different topics of bullying, different layers of bullying. So
yeah.
let's go. Let's dig in.
So, I mean, Well, if we're gonna stay on the topic of bullying, I think for my birthday thing, I want to say it wasn't personally about me, but throughout that whole friendship that I was friends with them in that 1 year, um, they weren't very nice to me. They would kind of treat me like a dog. It would be like kind of like they would like tell me to go get things for them or do things for them, and yeah, I just kind of felt like a servant. But I didn't know that at the time that that was wrong. I was kind of just like they're my friends, so I'm gonna do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that's a thing that like happens in a lot of I feel like friendships and like just like middle school in general. I don't know what it is about that time, but
Mm-hmm.
um why do you think kids bully, Giselle?
Um, well, me personally, I was also bullied as a
Yes, we
child.
were both bullied as
We were
kids.
both bullied as kids. Mine wasn't more. Mine was a little different, where I was like physically bullied by other kids in our grade, um, which you can kind of say like kind of really kickstarted a lot of like my mental health issues growing up. So mine was for sure more physical. And this was in elementary school for me, not middle. And it did escalate to the point where I was receiving like death threats. The only reason that I even told anybody about the fact that I was being bullied was because my mom found the death threat in my jacket pocket. So and then she, my mama is a really big mama bear, so she like really went to the school, dug in, and like after that, like it kind of resolved. Um, but so that's me as a kid, right? I'm just
Her
thinking,
bully was my neighbor.
yeah,
And then she moved away.
yeah, and then
So
she moved away. So you know what? I still hope you're living your best life. But um
and you're better than me.
but moving on to like more of an adult topic, what I see like what as working within like in childcare, I personally think there's different levels to bullying, different layers of bullying. But I think a big one stems of insecurities from a child, and also just maybe unchecked emotions or lack of accountability
Mm,
from adults in their lives.
yes.
Because I mean, I understand from the parents' point of view, like that's your baby, like you don't
Yeah.
really think your baby's gonna do anything wrong. But accountability still needs to be there, you know what I mean? So that's
Yes.
why I think as an adult kids bully, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think yeah.
And it's probably like also like coping mechanism as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Oh yeah.
Like, for example, if the kid's not getting like that much attention at home
Mm-hmm.
and they only know how to get attention through doing something bad,
Mm-hmm.
then they're gonna bully,
Like negative, any attention,
Any attention
negative
is
attention is better than
yes.
no attention at all.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a really annoying thing that happens, and I wish some parents would hold more accountability towards themselves about that, but
Mm-hmm.
we live in a society.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry guys, I forgot my iPad. I'm gonna be so for
Yeah,
real with
we
you
had
guys.
it planned
We
where
had a plan where I'm
we're
gonna have
gonna have
my
two
iPad
separate
and we were gonna have our
notes,
doc, like,
but
so
it's just
why
not working
I
out
did
that
not
way.
realize that my hat was falling. um Moving, okay, so we're gonna segue into how we, okay, well, we kind of talked about it, right? Or how it affects the
Both
child who is being bullied
and the
and
bully
how it affects the
themselves.
bully themselves. So we're gonna dive deep into that a little bit more.
Yeah.
So why do you think, how do you think you being bullied as a kid affected you now as an adult, and
Mm.
how do you think it affected you as a kid?
Honestly, okay. For in the short term, like when I was being bullied at the time, it affected me a lot. Like I was kind of, really like nervous about getting going to school. I would like kind of fake
Mm,
being sick sometimes, but my mom would clock it immediately and send me to school anyways. And it was just like really like I don't know, like because at the time that's your whole world, is school and like
mm,
going home, and that's all you know. And so when that is tarnished, it's kind of like I have nothing, and you kind of feel so alone, and you feel like so scared, and you don't know what to do, and you just feel like
mm.
the only solution is just to either stop going to school or to, let's be
Like,
frank, end it all.
yeah.
And so yeah, but I mean, looking back at it now, I think um I think like I wouldn't be who I am had I not had that experience. But also, I'd probably be slightly better if I didn't have that
Mm-hmm.
experience as well. But you know, it's an interesting thing. I kind of just look back at it now as like just you know they were kids too, and so I forgive
Mm-hmm.
them, but I'll never forget it. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I see these people that used to bully me and like I like parties and stuff, and I'm just like, damn, like you used to make fun of me a lot and talk shit about me, and now here we are taking a shot together. Like that's crazy. Like that's
Yeah.
insane. But you know, like growth, like it's and because they don't even realize they're bullying sometimes.
Yeah. No, I do want to say that. I also want to kind of segue. I think the word bullying in this day and age kind of gets thrown around a
It
lot,
does, yes.
but when I do see like in my workplace like bullying, like actual signs of bullying, um when I talk to my kids about it, a lot of the time they're like, "That's not bullying." I was like, "Hey, yeah, it is bullying. Actually, that
Mm,
is bullying." I was like, because it's a consistent
yeah.
thing that you're putting someone down or making fun of them
Yes.
about something. And a lot of my kids, they don't realize, and they're like, "Oh, well, I don't want to be a bully." I was like, "Okay, well, it's good that you don't want to be a bully. Now you have to hold yourself accountable and kind of change these behaviors you're doing." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know for me personally, to touch back on your topic, when
Mm-hmm.
I was being bullied in elementary school, um, it was like kind of an end it all situation. Like I unfortunately didn't have like a separate safe space
Mm-hmm.
as a kid to like I don't know, because I think when I was younger, and even now, I kind of separate different parts of my life and I don't let them interact. So when I was being bullied at school, I didn't like show that at all at home. You know what I mean? And so I really like you said, Lee, like felt alone in a lot of it. So for me, it was like, oh, like, hey, like let's not be here. Which is really horrible to say about like a 10-year old. Um, but it's just very true. Like back
Mm-hmm.
then and even in like this day and age. Um, and I also kind of did lose my train of thought, I'm gonna be honest. Oh,
No, it's okay.
well, no, I lost my train of thought
Oh,
again. Um,
oh,
because like it came back and then I lost it.
it's okay. It's
Wait,
okay.
wait up. What was I talking about?
Girl, you were talking about
Oh, how it affected me short term. So yeah, short term was that. Long term, now that I work with kids, like I'm such a big advocate of anti-bullying, especially with my students. And keep in
mm-hmm.
mind, I have 114 of them. I just enrolled. Um, and with my 114 students, they know like to me it's a big no. Like they know I will hold them accountable. I'll tell their teachers, the principal, their parents. I'll have a meeting with their parents and like it's just like a big no for me. You know what I mean? And I treat them as human beings and I tell them like this is what you're doing and this is how it's going to affect a person. Like you need to keep this into consideration. Like if you wouldn't want someone to do that to you or to your brother or to your sister or to your mom, why are you going to do it to somebody else?
Exactly.
And I've seen a really big change since I've been at my school site, to where like they really kind of stand up to one another or stand up for one another, especially my older ones. I was telling Lee or I texted Lee the other day because I was crying at work, and I have, like I said, I have 114 kids, right? I have my own group, so not only am I in charge of like my set group of kids, I'm in charge of my staff members and in charge of their group of kids, right? But with my set group of kids, I texted Lee because I was crying at work because I was just taking a moment to watch my students. Um, and in my group it's I kind of take the kids who need a little bit of extra help. And so but I was watching them interact. Like I have kids from kinder all the way to fifth in my group, which normally they're separated by grade, but because it's like I'm the boss's group, like I kind of have a little bit of everybody. And I was just watching them interact and it was just so beautiful, like beautiful seeing older kids interact with younger kids, and they were playing um different board games that we had and coloring and laughing, and I was just seeing some of the friendships that my students have. And I told Lee, I was like, it made me emotional, one because I'm giving that safe space to my students, and two because it reminded me that I was a very lonely child. Like I was a very lonely kid that I didn't have that safe space. So I think that's kind of how it affected me short term and long term as a kid and as an adult. So
we always talk about like how if we were friends during that time, probably would have been fine.
Yeah, no, I for sure like I think my life would have been a little better.
No, for sure.
Like, yeah. Oh no, yeah, for sure. Because I mean, like we said in the last episode, we met in elementary school. We met when we were in like second, third grade,
but we didn't become friends until like high school.
Until like freshman year. Yeah. 8th grade freshman year. Like we have a photo of us at 8th grade promotion, but it's because we had mutual friends.
No, we were both at the Olive Garden at the
No,
same
we
time.
have another one. What? We have another photo.
At 8th grade promotion?
At 8th grade promotion.
I don't remember that.
I have the photo. I'll show you later. But it's a group of us with one person in the middle.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think I know.
So it's like I was on one end and you were on the other end. Oh, and then we also have a photo of, because after 8th grade promotion,
we ran into each other at Olive Garden.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm actually gonna take off my hat too because it keeps falling.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so cute.
What?
Look at that.
What
that one?
I had this one. I just decided not to have my super big pillow, so I brought this one.
Oh, it's cutie.
So yeah. So, oh my gosh, if I had Lee much earlier in my life, things would have been a lot better for me.
No, honestly, yeah. I feel like, I mean, if you know, like, if any of you have watched like Pen 15, I feel like that probably would have been us. If we were.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
We actually would have been like, weird as fuck together, but we were girls. Like,
yeah.
We're just
I love Pen 15 actually.
Oh my god, I saw something on my phone. It was
speaking of which,
plane. Okay,
Lee introduced me to Pen 15, so that's why.
Oh yeah, I freaking love Pen 15. It's hilarious. Okay, sorry. All right, guys. Well, shoot. Oh, I mean, with Giselle working in like childcare, she's already doing her part on bullying prevention and stuff. For me, I'm not doing anything, honestly. Can't even freaking lie.
No, I mean, that's not true. I want to say, like, we could talk about it a little more. Yeah. But like, Lee has met some of my students because she's just come to visit me for short periods of time at work. She's dropped off like food in case I needed something. You know what I mean? So some of my students have met her, and like she's had some deep conversations with them about like their feelings and stuff like that. And I think that in and of itself, you've given some of my students a safe space to communicate their feelings. And I know you told me some of your conversation with them. So I think that's bullying intervention. Maybe not prevention, it's intervention.
Yeah.
To give privacy to my students. I'm not gonna say, but you did make a difference. You know what I mean?
All right. That's nice to know. I didn't know. Yes. I didn't even know I did anything. I was just talking to them. But you know what we should get into? How social media plays a part in bullying. Especially right now with how social media moves so fast. Like, trends. Or like doesn't let go of things for cancel culture. Oh my gosh, cancel culture. I don't even want to get into that because I just get like heated. It's just it's just a large topic that it's like we can get into that another day. But dude, social media, I don't know how it is now with kids, because like back then when we were in like school, like bullying was like premiered on Snapchat, like so that shit disappeared. So
that's why I don't use Snapchat anymore.
Yeah, I think we all like don't use Snapchat anymore because like we're like traumatized or something from whatever the fuck we saw on Snapchat. But yeah,
and the private stories.
Yes, like oh my god, the private stories, the private snaps. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Dude, yeah. But like bullying culture was within Snapchat, so it was kind of like on the low. You know what I mean? Which is not good either. It's kind of worse in a way because it's like people don't even know. But now it's just broadcasted to even farther than the school. It's farther. It's to like the other side of the freaking world sometimes.
Yeah. Like because of the different platforms.
Yes, like TikTok as an example. Like when people post like a video of someone being quote unquote weird and it goes viral on TikTok, that shit's broadcasted. Like for example, I want to bring up that girl that was like, I didn't even know there was a Coco at this school. like I think their
Oh,
pronouns are he him, but he was basically bullied online because people were making fun of the fact that he was like, I don't know,
the mannerisms.
the mannerism that he was
Yeah,
doing, and it
I
was just
remember
like,
that.
it was just really weird. And it was just like, I remember when I was going around and I was like, bro, this is a kid, like this is a child, like.
Hmm.
And but the internet didn't let it go. And like, yeah, it's like a meme and it's like funny and like they should be happy or something, but it's like, dude, I wouldn't
No.
want that, especially as a kid. And like, I grow up and I have a
And
meme
it
of me
wasn't
from
like a
middle school.
nice meme.
It
It was
wasn't a
a
nice, it was a
mean meme.
mean
Like I
one.
remember like reading the comments and it was horrific. Like they were saying some
Yes.
fucked up stuff
Yes.
about that kid. Like
Yes.
yeah.
Like, them posting that is bullying. Like, you're broadcasting that to not just your school, it's to so much more people. And now that's that now the Coco girl meme is a thing.
I want to bring up that trend that's going around right now
What
where
trend?
it's like they're going like this and then they flip the
Oh my god,
camera.
I saw
I
something like
hate that
that.
trend. If
I
you
don't
guys are
like
doing that
it.
trend, you're fucked
It's
because that's
mean.
really
It's
mean. Someone
rude.
like and it's like you're picking a specific person for a reason. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And you know you're doing that and that's
Yeah,
messed
it's
up. I
just
don't like that
weird.
trend. It's mean, it's weird. It's just really hurtful too. And when
Yeah.
I see the videos, like some of the people, oh my god, it makes me kind of emotional. Like
Dude, it made me
it like
cry.
it's like some of them are like older people or some of them are like people like you could tell like they're a little uncomfortable or like
Yeah.
they look sad and that's just like I think that is another like example of like the coco trend, you know what I mean.
Yes.
I want to bring up like in my workplace when I first now it's not so much because I've been there 3 years, but when I first got to my school, um there were hate pages going around about my like at the
That was a
elementary
thing.
school.
I didn't know that was still a thing.
No, it's still a thing, but it's like worse than it
Really?
was when we were little.
Why?
It's like they're actually like calling them straight up names. Like I feel like when we were younger, we weren't saying like a bitch and like oh she's like fugly and
No,
like
people were saying that.
okay, well not the pages that I saw, but
Oh.
like it's like they're doing it to like teachers. They were doing it to the principal. They were doing it to other
Oh,
kids. Like
that's
they were taking
crazy.
like off guard. I was gonna say they were taking off guard photos where it does not make the
Oh,
person look
okay.
good
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
like it gets them at like on a bad angle and then
Yeah.
posting it on the account and saying like oh this teacher is a like fugly blah 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 and that's why
Ugly.
like that's
Sorry.
no and keep in mind this was like fifth graders
That's
at the time
crazy.
and they're like saying like oh that's why they have no friends and that's why blah blah blah
Oh my
and I'm like
gosh.
and so when I'm oh and then like racism got into that account too and so a lot of it or not a lot of it. I want to say
Yeah.
I found out like two of them were my students. Best believe when I found out that my students were like somewhat involved, I shut it down so quick and I told the parents, I told the principal, and like I had to escalate. I had to escalate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with my students afterwards. Though, and I was like, "Hey, you guys don't hate me." They're like, "No, but you're a snitch." I was like, "Well, you're doing something messed up, so I'll
You're
do
a
it again."
bully.
I was like, "I'll do it again." But
Exactly.
yeah, social media it's just bad. It's just
Yeah.
really bad. And it's like I feel like it's worse
Yeah. I
right
was gonna
now.
say like the off guard pictures, like we weren't able to do that because we didn't none of us had phones like back when we were in middle school. I mean, if you
No,
did have a
we
phone, it
did.
was an emergency phone and you only kept it in your backpack. You weren't allowed to have
Yeah.
it out. Now they let them have their phones and it's just like,
Well, it's not even that they let them. It's just the kids just like are so much como bien bravos. Like they just like they don't care. You know what I
I
mean?
don't speak Spanish.
Like that's it's like they don't care. Like they're like really like brave. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
they don't give two fucks. And so like they'll just use it to use it like and then they
Yeah.
don't care if they get a takeaway like I've heard not my students now but my students tell me about their classmates like oh like they had their phone out and then the teacher said they were going to take it away and then he said oh do it like my mom's not going to care like nothing's going to happen to me if you take my phone away like they don't care about getting in trouble
Damn.
because they know that the accountability is not going to be there when they go home again it's
Mm.
not my students are angels and they know better they know better but my students snitch out their classmates their actual classmates
Yeah.
but yeah.
Honestly, like, yeah, like let's talk about like, because okay, like as you said, like their parents don't hold them accountable.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a whole other thing is like that we
Oh
wanted to
yeah.
talk about too is like bullying within the
In the
household
household, yeah.
because it's like these parents, like, yes, they don't hold their kids accountable most of the time, but when they do hold them accountable, they go crazy. And it's really scary. And then their kids just end up becoming more violent
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And it's just, oof.
Yeah. Um, I think that's I think that's such a big topic,
It
like
is a
bullying
very big
within the
topic.
household. Like you can talk about it like bullying from parents. You can talk about bullying from siblings. Like I know me personally, um once I went to therapy and everything, like in high school, I had a really long conversation with my mom, like, hey, like, mommy, it hurts my feelings a lot when you say things a certain way, or when you say certain things about me, or when just little things, you know what I mean, that could be considered like microbullying. And I love my mom because as soon as I like brought it to her attention, she made a very big conscious effort to change the way, and it could have just been a me thing, like it could have just been me being sensitive, who really knows. But having that conversation with my mom, like, hey, this is hurting my feelings, like this is putting like a toll on me mentally, and her making a change to just like be more aware, meant a lot, because like you said, some parents, they won't do that, they'll just continue to be a bully to their kids.
Yeah.
I do want to say, uh that was like very much true with my mom
Yeah.
too, like when I think that's why Leah and I get along so well, is because our
Our
stories are
mommy issues.
so well,
Oh, who said that? No, I'm kidding. I'm
no,
kidding. I'm kidding.
no, you're not kidding. But
I'm half
she's not
kidding. I'm
kidding.
half joking.
But no, I also had a wonderful relationship with my mom. I will say my mom always had very high expectations of
Yes, my
me.
mom too.
Always, like, because I wasn't, like I said last episode, I was a gay kid. Like my
Mm-hmm.
mom always knew I could do better,
Mm-hmm.
and then was disappointed when I didn't do better.
Yes.
And so that took a toll on me
Yes,
mentally. And
yes,
I and
yes.
her and I have always have had very like productive, healthy conversations
Mm-hmm.
about it. And we've gone to therapy together and everything. But I will say, starting probably middle school for me, high school is when our relationship started to decline a little bit, up until maybe like senior year. Um, but my mental health started taking a toll because of her expectations. Middle school, I
Mm.
will for sure say middle school. um and that's kind of not bullying in the household, but it's more so like mental health issues in the household. um because then, yeah, but luckily our moms are awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Lee's mom and Lee loves my mom. Like
Yes.
our moms are literally such
They're
wonderful
both our
human
moms.
beings. Yeah, they're literally both our moms. Like me and Lee's mom be like ganging up against Lee sometimes.
I know, and I'm just like, what the hell is
Yeah,
happening here?
no, yeah.
You're supposed to be my friend,
I'm her daughter too. Like what?
bro.
Okay, so let's segue into, so like we talked about last episode. Lee has two older brothers and I have
Oh,
a younger sister.
I actually
Oh,
never even mentioned it. I think I forgot to. I have two older brothers. Yes, I'm the youngest and I'm the only daughter.
yes.
So,
So talking about our family dynamics, I'm like I mentioned, I'm the between me and my younger sister, I'm the oldest, right? So let's segue into bullying within
ooh,
siblings.
yes. Because we have different perspectives. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
grew up with brothers, and my brothers are significantly older than me. I have a 10-year age gap with the first one, and then a 7-year age gap with the second one. And then Giselle has a
I
sister.
have just my little sister, and we're the complete opposite. We only have a 2 year age gap. So we very much were kind of like raised as twins.
Mm.
For this specific topic, I did do what you asked me, and I actually talked to Tanya
Oh,
about what I
nice.
did to be the bully and the as the older sibling.
Okay.
So do you want to take the lead of what your brothers did first, or
Okay, yeah. I guess I will. So for my brothers, like, when
uh,
we were,
wait,
oh,
hold on,
sorry.
just like PSA. It's not like hate, you know what I mean? We're
Yes, this
just
is
saying
not
like,
hate speech. I'm literally, this is funny to me now. I
yeah.
literally don't care, and I think it's hilarious. But does it stick with me? Yes. But
And I just want to say, my sister and I had a conversation about it this morning, because I like when I asked her about it, and I was like, oh my
did you
god,
cry?
I wanted to,
Oh.
because it just made me realize like she did like specify, she's like, I don't think you did anything that bad. She's like,
Mm.
but there were things that stuck with me. And I was
Mm.
like, I'm sorry. I was like, I was such a bad sister. And she's like, no, you literally weren't. I was like, okay. But now we were laughing about it now because I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that to you. I think my brain had it blocked. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
No, you're fine. Yeah, when I tell these stories to my brothers, they're like, "That's not true. I didn't do that." They don't remember them doing that, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
"Okay, but I remember you doing that." Well, okay, so when I was younger, like really young, obviously my brothers did not care about me because they were just like annoying little sister baby. Like she doesn't really play like how we want to play. She doesn't watch the shows we want to watch because I wanted to watch fucking Nihao Kai Lan. They wanted to watch fucking Transformers, and so it was like, we didn't
Mhm.
really get along in that sense.
Mhm.
But so like when it came to like bullying, really, it wasn't. I wouldn't consider it bullying too much, just because it was more for like it was character growth, honestly, for me, because I was an annoying and spoiled kid. I was the only daughter, so I was very much spoiled as a child. I'd always like I could throw a tantrum. I got people with me, and then I oh my god, I was a terrible kid. But anyways, I was a bad kid. But so yeah, it's valid that my brothers found me annoying, and sometimes they were mean to me. There's children over there. I'm scared.
Where?
In front. They're on a bike. They're looking at us.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
They're
Anyways,
that's cute though. Look at the
no, there's three of them. They're
there's
so cute.
to give a description, there's just three kids
They're
on
on
like
like
a
a little
mini
motorbike
motorbike,
thing.
and there's three of them packed on one, like on
Yeah,
a one person motorbike.
they're like chanting. I don't know what they're chanting, but
hey,
that's so cute. Wholesome as fuck.
No, wholesome as fuck.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
continue.
Back into the topic. Oh, but yeah, there wasn't really bullying per se. It was more of like teasing, but there were times where my brothers were like just like outwardly mean to me, but this was more towards middle school when I did get like annoying in their eyes because my eldest brother was in like his senior year. My other brother was like I think like in his like fucking I want to say freshman or eighth grade, and so this is when I got like really annoying to them, and they would just like shut me out completely, and it was like I would take it really personally because I would do nothing but try to be nice to them and like, oh, do you want to like I would like knock on their door and just be like, do you want to like watch this movie with me? And they're like, no, I have homework to do. And I'm like, okay, when you're done. And they're like, now I'm gonna play games. I'm gonna go to my friend's house. And they would just like completely shut me out, and it would make me feel really isolated. And I just felt like I didn't have any siblings. And I was just a very lonely kid in general. Like I, my brothers talk about this thing where they're like, yeah, when you were a kid, you would talk to yourself all the time. And I was just like, I don't remember doing that. Like I literally don't remember doing that. And oh my god, there's a fucking bug. But like yeah, that's like funny, but also that's really sad. Like
That's really sad.
that's really sad. Like and I do remember like when I was a kid, I was a very imaginative child. So I would always like just like be in my own room and just like play by myself, do things by myself. It was a very lonely childhood, I'm not gonna lie. But my brothers, when I did ask for them to like come in whatever. I don't even know what that is. What is it?
It's a fly.
Okay. It's a big ass fly. But when I would like try to like be nice to them and be sister to them, they would completely shut me out. And I wouldn't say that's bullying, but it was just isolation. And then when they would talk to me, it was mean. Like, you know, or my eldest brother, he would, I don't know, he would try to scare me all the time. Like, it was like a really, I mean, now my reflexes are pretty, like,
No, mine too. And not that I had somebody doing that. I don't know.
yeah,
I might. You've seen it. Like when
yeah,
people scare me, I go like as if I'm gonna punch them. I don't know
yeah.
what that movement is, but
Yeah, no, and so like my brother would like make me if I was like, "Oh, can I borrow your computer so I can play games?" And he's like, "Yeah, but you have to watch this scary maze walkthrough first, and then you have to play this like game, this maze game." And it's the one with the jump scare. And I was just like, "Okay, fine." And then I'd start crying. And then they get in trouble. So I think that's why they hated me too. I always got them in trouble. But yeah. That was my childhood. I don't know if it's bullying per se. It's more of just like
I think that's just like normal sibling
siblings, but
teasing, like low key
yeah.
bullying, but
I
not
think
really. Like
because we had such a big age gap and because they're brothers, I think that's maybe why I wasn't like bullied per
mhm.
se. Yeah. Yeah.
To go into like my mini story, so I was the bully. I I want to say though, like, okay, like when we were talking about it today, um, like I was the bully, but she was a bully too. Like I feel like we really both bullied one another. Like she would get me in trouble sometimes just because she wanted to, and I'm just like what the heck, like what's the? And then she's the youngest one, she's the baby. So my siblings, like my siblings, my
Oh,
parents would
cute
do whatever.
puppy.
Oh my god, look at the
Oh,
baby!
so
My
cute.
parents would like do whatever my sister wanted them to, and you know what I mean.
That was
Um,
me.
so my story, when I spoke to my sister about like, hey, what did I do, that kind of stuck with you. A big one, which is kind of just like hypocritical. um like I mentioned, I was bullied. And so I used to tell my sister, like, oh, don't do that in middle school because then you're going to get bullied. And then my sister would have like a bunch of anxiety because she's thinking she's going to get bullied for just being who she is. And then she wouldn't get bullied. And then she used to get mad at me, like, oh, well, it's not my fault you got bullied because you did that and I didn't. So it's like me protecting her, but at the same time, I was low key bullying her because I was like, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Like, don't be yourself. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
very much like, putting that mentality in her head, like you can't be yourself, otherwise you're gonna be bullied. Which is like I feel like I was low key bullying her, but it was like protective bullying, if you get what I mean. Another thing she said I did, which we were like really laughing about, which I this is what I really did remember. Um, sorry. I guess she said that I was a violent child, and I don't remember that. So she said that when my sister said that when I used to get mad, which this I don't remember getting mad a lot as I was just a very angry kid. Um, I would like throw stuff at her, or sometimes I would hit her, and like
Oh my
she
gosh.
would cry. And because I felt bad, one, I felt bad that she was crying, and two, I didn't want to get in trouble. I'd be like, shh, don't cry, I'm sorry, like I'm sorry, I shouldn't have hit you, like I'm so sorry, like forgive me. And she used to like, she was a loud crier, and so I'd be like, shh. And then my mom would be like, what happened, what happened? I'd be like, nothing happened. And I'm like, shut up, stop crying. And she's like, and then she was telling me, I remember you doing that a lot. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like,
Damn.
mine was a little more physical. And another thing, which I think this isn't bullying, but she says that she just used to get scared because I did this with her. I did this with my little cousins. Like, I still do this with like my little cousins who are little now. Keep in mind, as a 22-year-old woman, is I used to scare her. So I used to chase her, and I used to chase her, like, make her like chase her into like a dark room, and I would hold the door while I was dark. And I used to be like, the cuckoo is gonna come get you.
Wait, you're just unlocking a memory for me right now. My brother did the same freaking thing,
Yeah.
but it was called the White Lady.
No, it was the kukui. Like I used to, more specifically, like our pantry, my mom's like walk-in closet in our laundry room. Like I used to like hold the door and like rattle it. And I but the kukui is gonna come get you because you're being mean to me or because you're being annoying. And Tanya used to like start crying. I'm like
Damn.
laughing about it now because me and my sister were laughing about it today.
Yeah.
But she was like, you were messed up for that because I would get really scared. And keep in mind, we moved here when I was 7, so she was 5. But I don't think I did that as a 7. I don't think I did that with 7-year-old. So it was probably when she was 6 and I was 8. Yeah, when she was 6 and I was 8, that's probably. I know when I turned 8, that's kind of when I became a menace to society, and a menace more specifically to my little sister. So sorry, Tanya. I love you very much. I'm grateful we still have a wonderful relationship.
To my brothers, I know you probably don't care and you probably think it's funny, so I won't say nothing.
But yeah. Okay, let's see.
Anything?
No.
Nope. Okay, that's all right.
You know what? I'm gonna say it though. We have our notes, right? This is why we wanted our iPad. I had a wonderful metaphor. I just don't remember what it is.
We were talking about it in the
was
car.
Cats and dogs and the parents and siblings. I don't remember what the connection was there, what my metaphor was,
but I remember
we were
really
like,
good.
"Ooh, that
I said, write that down. Write it down.
We just didn't write the context.
Yes.
We just put cats and dogs, parents and siblings.
We thought we would remember, but
yeah, no,
obviously we didn't.
It's not.
Now we know for next time though.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a big one I see in my school site.
Self-bullying.
Self-deprecation.
I do this a lot.
Do you wanna take the lead on it first?
I guess yeah. Like as adults, like I'll talk about it. Okay, so well, like with adults, I notice. I think this came with like millennial culture, honestly, and like fucking like MySpace ass, Tumblr ass, fucking shit. And so like I think this came with like the whole like I'm so fat I eat a whole pizza by myself type shit, and like I think that turned into I'm gonna kill myself, or I'm gonna like just like or like I'm so ugly, I'm so fugly, like just self bullying or like pointing things out about yourself that no one else would notice, and then now
Or
everyone
pointing it
else
out
notices.
because you think people are gonna point it
Yes, yes,
out.
yes, yes, yes.
Ooh, yeah.
And then so like that's like a whole other thing right now, like that a lot of people do, and I notice my friends doing a lot too, and I try to be like stop, and then but then when I do it to myself,
They're like, stop, like
they're
me.
like stop, and I'm like, oh, you're right, and I'm just like, yeah, but I mean, I don't know what else to say in terms of
Um,
that, but
I agree completely about what you say as an adult because I think that's a really big thing that adults still do. I
yes,
want to say for kids though, I know I did it as a kid
yeah,
and I still see it happening with my students.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I kind of tell them like, hey, like I think of one student specifically. And I tell them all the time, like, hey, you shouldn't talk about yourself like that. Like,
Yeah,
you need to be kind to your mind, to your body, to your
yeah,
soul, because it's a wonderful thing you have. Like, they're a wonderful student.
mm-hmm.
But they're like, oh well, if I don't do it, they're gonna do it. So that's why I kind of brought that up. And I was like, okay, well, if they do it, you need to tell me. I was like, but you I wanted to explain it to them in a way like I don't know if it's true, you know, and this might just be like my thought process, but I told them you making fun of yourself, making fun of your body, the like whatever they were making fun of themselves about, was like it makes other kids think because you're doing it, they can do it. You know what I mean? So I was like, you're kind of opening the door for other people, and they're gonna be like, oh well, they say it about themselves all the time, and I was like, okay, well, whatever they say about themselves, they shouldn't be saying one, but it's about them and their self as a person. So like that doesn't mean that you can say something about their self. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And so I have to explain it to my students, like, hey, because there's a couple students that come to mind. I was like, hey, when you say this about yourself, you're letting other kids know, like, oh, because they do it, I'm gonna do it, and they're gonna like pile on. You know what I mean? I was like, so you're opening a door that you don't want to open. I was like, which is why
yeah.
you should be treating yourself and everybody else with respect, with kind words, with like nice hands, like you know that because sometimes my kids are a little violent.
Oh,
So yeah, I will just say self-deprecating for sure starts self-bullying starts young and it continues and transforms,
yes.
you know.
And it's definitely also a thing because they hear their parents doing it, so they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
my parents doing that, the person that I look up to,
Mhm.
I need to do that too."
Yeah. I think for me personally, what
Monkey see, monkey do.
mm, I think for me personally, when I want to self-deprecate, I think of little me and I think like, oh, like no, like okay, example, like I have a lot of people don't notice it, but I notice it, right? One of my eyes is smaller than the other. Like
I don't see it.
okay, well, that's why I said a lot of people don't see it, but when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, I notice flaws, right? And so I lost my train of thought.
No,
Wait.
when you were little, you. What
Oh
was I
yeah.
saying?
And so when I look at myself and I'm like pointing out my flaws or flaws that I think I have, I like think about little me and I'm like, oh my god, wait, she was so cute. And I see her crooked smile, or I see her two different sized eyes, or I
Mm-hmm.
see, you know what I mean? Like her little crooked head or whatever, you know what I mean? Um so I just learned to love it because I mean I've always had it, you know what I mean? And if I think it's cute in little me, I should think it's still cute in big me.
Exactly. I
And
think that's a really perfect way to go about it. Like when you are feeling like really down about yourself and insecure, is just to think about like little you and to just be like, would you want little you to be hearing this stuff like to
or
them?
if you're little you did think that stuff, like do you think little you deserved to feel
Yeah,
that
like
way
don't you think it
or
would be
hear that?
bad?
No.
Because that's a child.
It's a baby.
It's a
No. A
baby.
baby that has no control in their life, you know,
Exactly.
and you can't control what you were born with, like.
Exactly. Yeah, I will say like I've been trying to do that a lot more lately, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard.
No, it is a very
It's
hard
really
thing to
difficult. I got a
appreciate.
bug bite.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm wearing pants.
Owie. It's itchy. Okay,
Okay.
continue.
Oh, I think it is a very hard thing and a hard practice to do. You know what I mean? Like self love. But it is really important.
Yes.
You guys should love yourselves and love others, in a healthy way.
Yeah.
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 Um.
Mm.
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 I can't snap. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Sorry. Did we finish? I would keep going, guys. Trust me.
Dude,
Oh, look, it's right there. That's the bug.
where?
You didn't see it? It's like a little gnat fly flying around you.
But why would that bite me like that?
Those are like little mosquito gnat flies.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah,
You know what we need? The
freaking
little
hate
electric
getting
swatter.
bug bites. I freaking hate getting bug
You want to go
bites.
get the that one like thing that
Should get
takes
one of
out
those
the
like
venom?
citronella candles that
Ooh,
keeps
and right
away
here.
bugs. Yeah, we can have it. Anyways, oh, you already brought this one up. Oh, we can actually talk about bullying within the workplace, actually.
Ooh.
Um,
I'll have you speak on.
okay, so as we know from last episode, I quit my job, and reason for that being is I had like a lot of encounters with this one. She's like the assistant manager. I don't know why I got scared saying assistant manager, but I'm not saying her name, anyways. But I just had a couple encounters with her, and it just felt very, um, I don't know, like it just felt very isolating, and she was singling me out on a lot of like problems that I was
Our
doing, like
policies.
yeah, about like for example, like dress code. Just say you don't have swag, and that's okay. Like just say you're jealous of me and that you don't have swag. No, I'm kidding. But no,
She didn't.
she
I
okay.
saw her.
No, but so I was wearing like a long cardigan, and then I had high waisted jeans, and then I was wearing like my fake Birkenstocks and then socks, and then also underneath my cardigan I had kind of like a crop top kind of tank top, but you couldn't even see that I was crop top because I was wearing high waisted jeans. But
And a
anyway,
cardigan.
oh, and a cardigan. I was wearing a long ass cardigan. So yeah, and I got dress coded. She was like, "You can't wear crop tops," and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, understandable." And then she's like, "Also, your shoes. You're wearing sandals," and I was like, "These are sandals." I was like, "But they're not open toed," and she's like, "Yeah, but they're open back." And then I look at my coworker to the right of me. She has sandals on with her toes out. I look at my other coworker to the left of me. She has a crop top on. So I'm just like, so why are we just blaming me? And I was just like really like it was just a bunch of encounters like that. And then also she would like isolate me in a certain department to not be able to talk to anyone. And it was just like really like I just felt like why is she only targeting me? And it was I heard from other people is because I was new, but I feel like that's stupid. Like that's such a stupid excuse to
It's a
just be
petty,
mean to me.
childish excuse.
Yeah, and I don't know. I guess I don't know. So I quit because I was like I'm not gonna deal with that. I don't really have the energy nor the time to be thinking about that. So yeah, like that's a big thing that I'm just like very much like I will not tolerate is bullying within the workplace because it's like, girl, like I get paid to be here. Why the fuck am I gonna put up with that shit? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Um, I just feel like bullying within the workplace, maybe it's not intentional bullying, but I feel if you are in a position of power and you have employees under you,
Mm-hmm.
you should treat them with as much respect,
Fairness.
fairness, kindness as you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Like, I always say respect is earned, not given.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just feel like because like if things are said in an incorrect tone, if things are said um like just rude or stuff like that, um it's gonna affect the work ethic of the person, their motivation to get shit done. And in the end, if it's a continuous problem, it's gonna probably end up a situation where like the person's gonna leave their job
Yeah.
the same way Lee left. You know what I mean? Like, um, yeah, I just
Yeah.
think like work like bullying in the workplace, one is really overlooked, and
Yes.
I just feel like it's
And
overlooked.
so ignored, honestly.
Hmm. It's
And
just
like
like
it goes so unreported
I think a
too.
lot of people kind of just like, oh well, that's their boss and that's their leading, what
Yes.
is it called, leading
Um,
method or something like that. I don't know the
I
correct term
don't
for it right now.
know.
Oh, and we read those articles too. Oh my god, what is the name? Oh, their leading style. It was something like that. But and so people like take it like, oh, that's the way that they're
Yeah,
that
that's
they
just how you have to deal with it.
and that's not true. That's not like I said, if you're in a position of power, you want to be treating people with respect that you
Yes.
want, kindness that you want.
Yeah,
You want to be a motivator for them. You want to
exactly.
encourage
Because
them. You
you
want to
never know what's
uplift them. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and you never know what's going on within like
Personally,
their
yeah.
personal lives, and
A
that
lot
was
of
what's happening
mhm.
with me was like I was going through a lot. Like I just had a lot of big life changes for myself, and her adding on top of that was just really like it just felt really like stupid and pointless, and so I was just like I was putting me into a place where I was like I don't look forward to going to work. I hate work, which is
Mhm.
like yeah, everybody hates going to work, whatever, but it was more on the fact that I would I was just like trying to do bad so that they'd fire me because I didn't want to be there anymore type shit.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god, why are they driving so
why is he
slow?
driving so fucking did he look at the camera?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna block your face, bitch ass motherfucker. Who are
But
you?
yeah,
Ay, putang ina. Sorry. I dropped my water
cussing.
bottle. It's a wallet.
Yeah, just a PSA for you guys. All these people are gonna have to be blocked, so you're probably gonna see a bunch of flashing stickers on our sides.
Yeah, a lot of cats probably.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then I think our. Do you want to make that our last topic?
Um. Oh well. I was also gonna say. Also like, PSA. If you are like feeling belittled in the workplace, or you're someone in a higher position than you is treating you unfairly, report that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Report it, or like just leave and try to find a different place.
Better opportunity.
Because honestly, yes, I'm unemployed right now, but I know that there's better opportunities for me,
Mm-hmm.
and there's better endeavors for me. For example, this podcast, um, I don't know where this is gonna lead me, but hopefully it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm honestly just putting all my energy into that, and it's a really good thing. So yeah, just leave. Honestly, it's not worth it. It's not worth your
Mm-mm.
mental. Um, Oh yeah, we are kind of going to. I mean, we can talk one more topic. I think,
What are we at?
which go to the bottom.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do?
What-
Or we can do it. We can probably do all of them, honestly.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Dude, I'm getting like hella bug bites. It's actually pissing me off. My legs
Oh, we
itching.
have two more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we kind of already talked about bullying within friendships, though, in a little way in the beginning.
Well, okay. Let's go back really quick.
Yeah.
Bullying within friendships. So we did talk about it a little bit. I do want to say though, like, let's say there are healthy friendships, there are still methods of bullying, and
Yeah.
unhealthy habits within
Yes.
friendships. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes.
Like, I feel like, and maybe those aren't really talked about as much, but there are things that like hurt people's feelings that
Yeah.
maybe sometimes friends are aware of and they just don't make the conscious effort to change.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, me being an example, like me in high school, I was not a nice person all the time. I was mean. And Giselle can say that. Like Giselle can knows. Like I was a bitch. I was a bitch. And could that be because of some other factors? Perchance. Could that be because I was hella depressed? Probably, maybe, yes. But all in all, I was a bitch and I was
I
mean.
will say though, like, I don't really think she was a bitch. I feel like I knew that. I feel like me back then, I was like, oh, Lee has a little bit of a short temper. Like, that's what it was for
Yeah.
me. But when Lee didn't have a short temper, like, if we were to scroll back to the years and years and years of us being friends, Lee was there for everybody and anybody who needed her. So you're not giving yourself enough credit. Like, I went to Lee crying, I don't even know how many times in high school. And every single time I needed her, she was there. You know what I mean? So, you were a good friend.
Thanks. It's actually nice to hear that because I was like, damn, I was a bitch in high school.
No, like,
no, because I did have a very short temper.
yeah,
I was very unfiltered too. I would kind of just say whatever came to mind, and I wouldn't think about how it would affect the other person
yeah.
without changing the words up a little bit to make it sound nicer. Like,
No,
yeah.
I will say that, and to be more specific, wait, actually, I'm not gonna say that.
No, wait, say it, and then if I don't want you to say it, just cut it out.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
oh
but
yeah, Nina.
Nina. Okay.
No, okay, that's why I wanted. That's why I hesitated. Coming back, but no, yeah, Lee was a wonderful friend. Um, but yeah, she had a short temper.
Yeah.
I will say me though. I feel one. I'm very self aware. I was a little bit or a good amount of a pick me girl. At least my first 2 years of high school.
Were you
I feel like I
a
was
pick me girl?
a little bit. I was a little boy crazy the first 2 years of high school.
But like pick me girl is like more so like they're mean to other girls in front of
That's why
guys.
I
You were doing
I
that?
would not, no, I wasn't mean. I feel like I would side more with guys than girls, though. You know what I mean?
Yikes. I
Yeah,
didn't even
like
know you did that.
no, yeah, like let's say there was just like a debate going on. I just choose whatever. Like if it was a guy that I liked, I would just pick whatever. Yeah, but
Oh
it wasn't like I was never. I'm a girl's girl through and through. Like
no, like now that's why I'm shocked because I'm like, wait, I don't remember.
no, yeah,
this.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even say my first. No,
Honestly, you're holding yourself accountable.
okay,
Pretty
you know
good.
what? Let me be honest. It was my freshman year. Freshman year, me. I was going through so many changes that year. Like
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I do remember you being a little bit of a picky girl.
yeah,
And
I
I would
was.
get pissed off at you because I was
No,
like, what the fuck
yeah,
are you
she would be
saying?
like. I will say like I think all of freshman year, and I will say first semester sophomore year.
Yes. That's when yeah.
Second semester sophomore, I had a change of heart.
You chilled out.
Yeah, I chilled out. So then second semester sophomore, junior, senior, like I didn't care about guys. I didn't care about guys. I only cared about my friends. Like yeah, but the fresh yeah, I unlocked some
Yeah.
memories there for you.
Yeah, I now I'm like remembering someone. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, no, they used to get like, and my friends, like my friend group at the time,
Sorry.
used to get mad at me because they're like, "Why are you acting like this?" Like I didn't act like that before. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like in all of elementary school, middle school. Like I didn't give two shits. But freshman year, first semester, sophomore year, like I had just a little. I was trying to fit in. I think that's what it was. I was trying to
Yeah.
fit in. I was trying, even though I had my like our friend group at the time.
She had a separate.
They also had like you guys had your other
Oh,
friend
that's
groups.
another thing. Actually, let's talk about that too. Is like friend groups within friend groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had our big friend group, but I was also part of like a quad of girls that like we were closer than anyone else in the group, and that was bullying behavior, honestly, in my opinion. Like I think that was rude, and I think that was like so because like Giselle was like the only girl like left, like also like outside of that, and it was just fucked up. Like
Yeah.
we we would leave her out a lot, and I still to this day feel so bad about it every time I think about it because it makes me want to cry because I was just like, why was I doing that? But it's also then again, like I didn't even realize
Yeah,
we were
she was
doing that.
and they weren't I feel like they really weren't aware of it. And I feel
Yeah.
like they all had similarities that I didn't have, or a lot of it was and I just really recently had this rehashed this conversation was my mom like really limited how often I could go out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so they didn't have those limitations. So they could see each other really when they wanted to. They could do what they wanted to do. Like my mom was really like, okay, you have to stay in the area, stay at their house. You're not allowed to go out. You can go for 2 hours and then I'm gonna pick you up. And you could go once a month, every other week. Like
Yeah.
that's what my
That was
mom was.
another thing was like we would always like we wouldn't think of asking Giselle because Giselle would always be like, my mom won't let me.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Or I would be like, okay, let me ask my mom, and then my mom wouldn't let me.
yeah.
So
Or it would be like it's too last minute, I can't ask her.
yeah. So like I guess I don't blame like you guys for that, but like that was like the big thing. But I was also saying like you guys were good at making other friends. Like Lee was part of like hip hop club when we were in high school, and like Filipino club, no? And
I was vice president of Southeast Asian Food and Culture Club.
yes, so like they had other things that I just didn't have, and so be like not having those other outlets and then also kind of being isolated within the friend group was tough and like somewhat a form of bullying. But again, once I brought it to their attention and I brought it to my mom's attention, like, hey, this is how it's affecting me. There was like they made a conscious effort. You know what I mean? Like you guys, for the most part.
I made a conscious effort.
Okay, yeah, Lee made a very conscious effort.
Maybe even someone else, but the other two, not really. Hence why we don't really see them anymore. But anyways,
we'll talk about that at a later date.
A way later
Best believe
episode.
we
for
have
sure.
an episode for that. Though.
Oh yeah. The lore drop will be insane. That's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just think bullying, like, because again, like when I look back at my high school years, God, like at the time I hated it and loved it, but those were some of truly the best years of my life.
Yeah.
Like, but there was some unhealthy habits in there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're like, and I think all friendships might have that, but if it's affecting one party more than another, communication for sure should be a really big thing, and then effort to change the habits that you might have or that someone in the friendship might have that's affecting the other person. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think we're gonna finish off.
Yeah, I think we should finish
one
off. We're
topic
kind of pushing on time.
Yeah, before we have Lee open her present. But we're gonna just quickly touch upon, because like I said, this has been an overall, like, bullying is such a broad spectrum. You know, there's so much more that we need to talk about that.
Yes.
But the final topic we're gonna talk about is bullying of opposite genders, and also within the same genders with certain stereotypes.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna delve too much into it, but we did want to just touch upon it. Like, I know a big one is like me personally is like with my boyfriend. My boyfriend does not like hard labor. He doesn't like it. He's not for it. He's very much like, he likes office or like childcare or like creative. Oh my god, my boyfriend is so creative. Weirdly creative sometimes. Like, he makes, remember those like funny meme videos that I've sent you that he like edits them?
Really?
Yeah, like,
I didn't know he made those.
Yeah, like, my boyfriend's actually incredibly creative. He loves drawing. He's very, like, he loves literature and stuff like that. But he's not like manly. Like, he doesn't do like alignment. He doesn't do like mechanic stuff. He doesn't do any of that stuff. He just doesn't. So people have told him that they want him like my parents, or like, like other people, or like, friends. They're like, why don't you do like something like this? And it's just not his thing. But that's like big stereotype that, like, I feel like could count as bullying, because they're saying that what he likes and his interests isn't manly enough. So then, like, they're belittling, or they're putting a stereotype on him that men need to do something like this. Or like when other girls say like, oh, we're supposed to be in the kitchen or whatever, or we're supposed to be the homemakers. I feel like that's also the type of bullying.
Yeah, that should piss me off, actually.
I hate when people do it to their same gender, because I'm like, really? One, you're not a girl's girl, and two, you're not a guy's guy. Because like really, like, why are you gonna hate on another guy?
I was gonna say, there's another thing that I really hate, which is like I guess it's like self-bullying within your own gender, is like when girls don't know how to do something that's technically like manly or something masculine or whatever, they will say, I'm just a girl. Like, I hate that. Like, okay, I know we have said it in the past, probably, like, but it's like we say it during like times where we're just like being stupid for real.
Yeah,
we're just girls. Like,
but I feel like when people use it as an excuse,
that's the thing that pisses me off. And I'm like,
and I think it pisses me off because I'm not like that at all. Like, my family, people who know me, even my students, they call me freakishly strong, because
she is strong.
I don't care. Like, I will build furniture. I will fix the toilet. I will handle plumbing. I'll handle some electrical work that my dad has taught me what to do. I'll move furniture. I'll do whatever. You know what I mean? And so when people say like, oh, I'm just a girl, it's like, hey, no, like, Bebs, you need to learn how to do something, because you can't just rely on men your entire life. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're a woman. Like, a strong, independent woman.
Why would a man be there? Why would a man be there?
You know what? We're just girls, so it's okay. But don't let that be your excuse.
Don't let that be your excuse to like not like learn how to do something. Like, you can learn, but I don't know. Anyways,
yeah.
Oh yeah, but bullying, like, within, I guess, like, women, like how girls bully each other. Oh, that shit is freak.
Yeah.
That shit is freaky. It's scary. It's like they turn into a monster.
No, they do.
Like, it's like not just verbal, it's mental manipulation. There's so much more levels to it.
Yeah.
It goes like it can go from up here to down here to up here to down here, and it's just like
to like your besties to like they're like your biggest op secretly ever. Like
yes, like turns out the whole friendship they hated your ass. Like that's scary.
Yeah,
but
women are forced to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? But like,
and
I have to hold my girls accountable too. Like, sometimes we're bitches. Like,
no, yeah, we be fucking bitches, bro.
Bitches. Like,
and it's so disappointing every time like I see a woman talking down on another woman for just being herself. That's another thing that pisses me off. Like she'll just be like, oh, like what's that one girl? She like Kristen Titus. Like people called her like a pick me because she was cutting fruit and making videos about it.
Oh, like, I love Kristen.
And then they bullied her off the internet, and she fell into depression. And now she's just coming back, and I love Kristen.
Yeah.
But like,
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
People were evil to
her. And they were like fueling like her eating disorder too. Is really fucked. Like comparing her to her sister. Oh my god. Like that's fucked.
I hate that to another level. Actually,
that's fucked.
Yeah. I just think comparing in general, it's just a horrible thing to do. It's a horrible thing to do. Like, no one's ever.
What?
The cats and dogs topic like started coming back to me right now, but then I lost it.
Oh, damn it! Damn it! Because I would have been like, bonus episode. We're gonna talk about.
But I think comparing, like, no person is gonna be the same thing. You know what I mean? Like.
Unless
whatever image,
but even then, you have your own conscience.
Yeah, your own conscience, your own personality. Like, expectations for people are never gonna be fulfilled. Well, I don't want to say that, you know what I mean? But like, everyone just has their own path.
Yes,
you know what I mean, and the way they're gonna handle it. And to put expectations on people is not healthy. It's not productive.
Yeah,
it's not nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dude, why the fuck is that guy staring at us so fucking hard? He's literally looking at us. Go away, you're bald. Oh, sorry, that was mean.
Look, I didn't know if he was bald.
No, but he was literally hardcore looking at us. Like,
I'm gonna rewatch this episode, and you're gonna see me going like, because people are just staring at us.
Dude, no, but that guy, he keeps slowing down next to us, and he's like looking at us like that.
Maybe he's trying to read the signs.
Oh, oops, I shouldn't have been mean to him. I take it back. Sorry, man. You're not bald. You're beautiful. I understand
you guys are probably just interested, but
you're bald and beautiful.
Maybe just watch your face a little bit, because you guys are like, the people who have been passing by, they're like giving us stank face.
Like why are you giving us such a dirty freaking look?
Baddies,
you're jealous. You're bored. Like what?
But we're interesting. We're fun.
Yeah, we're whimsy.
But maybe just watch your face a little bit.
Watch yourself. Okay, watch yourself. Watch yourself. You know this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Period. And then bullying for guys is like a whole other different thing.
Because like I will say,
them shits like they will actually kill themselves.
I hate men. Like I hate a good amount of men. Like I hate things that men do, but sometimes they have it rough. I have to be honest with them. Like
that's why their suicide rates are so high.
Yeah.
Because like their shits is actually like that shit's rancid. Like I don't know how, and it's annoying because guys will never say anything about it.
They won't.
They literally don't communicate their feelings ever, and they'll just keep it to themselves. And then
even though they're keeping it inside, like their actions will come outward. Like their feelings will come outward with their actions.
Yes.
And then that's like a whole other
topic. But
like, yeah,
like the way guys get bullied within each other is so weird, and it's like a secret society because you barely hear anything about it. Like I want to bring this up, like fraternities. I feel like fraternities, like hazing within fraternities is like not only is that a crime and bullying, but that in itself is like, that's gotta be like you're putting
there's some
self-hate.
Like extreme levels.
Yeah. It's like because I experienced it, so you experience it too.
Yeah.
And that's so stupid. I don't like that.
You see, that kind of goes back to what I was saying, that when I experienced being bullied for things I did, I told Tanya that's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
So you see that it can go back.
It's just a cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
And you have to be the one to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be the one to stop it.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a lady. She looked right at me when I did that. Oh my god.
She's just on the phone.
I know. She's literally chilling.
She's sweet.
No period.
But yeah, so if you guys have any other questions or if you guys want to comment, like maybe some topics that we didn't talk about, but we should bring some attention to.
Oh, I forgot to even bring up. I had looked up articles and I had forgot to bring them up in the first place.
But we are gonna link some articles.
We'll link the articles in the description below. But it's just basically talking about bullying among adolescents and how it affects them in the long term and short term. Mm-hmm. And then the other article is how middle school violence leads to teen dating violence. And it just continues.
We didn't even talk about
we didn't even fucking talk about that. But maybe we can bring it up in another episode.
Yeah.
But
like I said earlier, bullying is such a broad topic.
So like there's so many branches.
We could for sure talk about that.
If it could be like 3 hours, bro. So
yeah. Okay, so we're gonna segue into a little fun time.
Take the seriousness.
I'm gonna put my party hat back on.
Oh my god, Zane fell.
I don't think you heard it, but I said I was gonna put my party hat back.
Oh wait, but Zane fell. What do I do?
Did that work? Oh, period. Let it go.
Wait. Damn it.
Well, Zane's right there. He's fine.
Okay.
As long as the Lee is showing.
Yeah. Liam.
Okay, fine. I'll fix it.
R.I.P. Liam. I think his 1-year death anniversary just passed. It's very sad.
I remember when that happened, I texted Lee and I asked her if she was okay.
Dude, I was fucking... That shit was crazy. It felt like... Oh my god. That was just... Oh, that was a terrible day.
I was more of a believer.
I was actually crying so hard that day.
I remember. Insane. I was more of a believer, but I remember when I heard it, I was like, oh my god, my One Direction bestie. I know she's... I literally was like, Lee, did you see the news?
And I was like... Yeah, don't fucking talk to me. Don't chat to me.
Sorry.
This is my purse from my childhood. She's a little poodle. I have lipstick and lip gloss in there.
Yeah. Okay then. Okay, what do you want to open first?
I didn't know.
Oh wait, actually, I lied. I'm gonna give you something first.
What? Another thing?
It's not for me.
Oh. Oh my god, are these from your students?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nikki. It's crazy. Wish big. That's so cute. Oh my god, what is that?
And not all of them got to sign it because I thought of the idea way too late, but they were really
cool. Oh my god,
yeah, they put Pibble on there. I asked them what they wanted me to put on, and that's what they said.
Pibble is actually perfect. Happy birthday, loves to you. Have a great birthday, Nicki Minaj. Thank you. I was about to read the name and
I
didn't. Sorry. Happy birthday. I love you so much and I hope to see you again. Love, blah blah blah. Happy birthday, Nicki Minaj. Love, blah blah blah. Hi Nikki. I hope you have a wonderful... Do they only know me as Nikki? Do they not know my name?
No, they know your name, but they all just wanted to refer to you
as Nikki. They are
Nikki.
Funny. Hi Nikki. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Love, blah blah blah. Hey Nikki, it is blah blah blah. Your favorite person ever. Even though I only met you one time, but whenever you need to come back, I miss you. Anyways, happy birthday to you, and I hope you have a nice birthday. And if you don't come back, there is going to be some problems. Whoa, I'm getting threatened. Happy birthday to you. Have the best day ever. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Freaking, we got Nana, we got One Direction, we got Nicki Minaj, we got Karomi, we got Choco Cat, and we got Pibble. Wash my belly.
Yes. So you have your first piece of student.
I'm gonna hang this up on my wall. This is adorable. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now you get to open the other stuff.
Thank you. Let's go with this one. Can you hold my mic?
Yes.
Thank you. Guys, this is so cutie. It reminds me of Fancy Nancy. I feel like Fancy Nancy today.
Mm-hmm. You guys see her dress? Her mommy made it.
My mommy made it. What is? What is?
What is?
What is? A puzzle! Oh my god! It's Little Star Boy. I forgot his name. Twinkle Twinkle. Twinkle Twinkle. And he's a bread? Oh my god, this is so cute.
Wait, look at what it is on the side.
What? A puzzle journal?
So basically, it's a journal, and you get to make the cover. The cover is a puzzle.
That's
Look, see right there. But
oh, that is sick as. Oh my god, that's sick as fuck, bro. Oh my god, that's amazing. Thank you, Giselle. That's so cool. How much was this?
Don't worry about it.
I don't like that sound. I don't like that. Okay, next one.
That one of the things in there is mine, but I gave you both.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I got scared. Oh my god. Did you wrap these?
Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
I was gonna say
good at wrapping.
Wrapping on that one actually. Don't look at the sticker. Don't look at the sticker.
Okay, I wasn't gonna look at the sticker. I didn't even read it, so I was just gonna. Okay. What?
Be careful.
Okay. Stickers. Strawberry stickers. Cutie. I'm gonna put this in my scrapbook. What is? What?
Okay, don't look at that.
Oh, okay. Oh, the strawberry glasses! You got that! Oh my god, they're so cute! We're having this on the pod. And we're gonna have drinks.
So, our favorite anime is Nana. As you guys know, Nana's. Sorry. Oh, I forgot we were gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, hold on. So since our favorite is me and Lee have voice, so we're gonna get the cups because we wanted to match like Hachi and Nana, and so I got us the cup.
Oh my god, they're so cute. And these are straws?
Yeah, the straws for them.
That's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're amazing. I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm scared. Are the straws glass or are they
I think so.
Oh shoot. Okay, I need to be careful. Oh my god. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, but our favorite anime is Nana. We rewatch it probably like once a year, and
every time we're together, like, and we're just hanging out at my house,
we're like,
Nana. Put it on. We get food.
Yes, and all we do is
drink.
Shit talk Tamaki and be like,
fangirl over Nobu.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and then like we always say like that we're them, but opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so in terms of like aesthetics, like Giselle is like Nana, like.
But my personality
is Hachi, and then me is like aesthetic is Hachi, and then my personality is Nana.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's us.
That's our favorite shit. Oh my god, this is so cute. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is the freaking best birthday of my freaking life.
Okay, do you want to sing happy birthday with the camera right now?
Okay. Birthday. Wait. What?
Can you hand me my sticky bag?
Where is it? Okay. Oh. There you go. Louis was my favorite, but once I got older, Zayn was my favorite, but then he left One Direction, and then so I was mad, so he stopped being my favorite, and then Louis was my favorite again. And then after they ended, Harry was my favorite, but now Louis is my favorite again, and Zayn. So, yeah, that's my lore. Oh, also after, I don't know if there's like a pipeline, I think, with One Direction to Five Sauce to K-pop pipeline, but I fell under that really bad. Like, I was a Five Sauce stan. My favorite one was Callum, but I wasn't allowed to pick Callum, so because my friend told me I couldn't pick him, so I was like, okay, so I picked Ashton, which was like, fine, drummer, kind of hot, but I was like, no, I still really like Callum, so I was just like, I'm gonna pick Callum, thank you. I pick Clark. I pick Callum. So yeah, but and then I went into K-pop and I hardcore stan 17. My favorite one was Vernon. But my bias record was Minghao, or the 8. But yeah. So yeah, and then now I still stan 17, but kind of not really. I don't really listen to their new shit, mainly just because I'm just sad that Junghan's not there. But I do like stan girl groups more so. Right now I stan Twice and New Jeans and Cat's Eye. Oh.
Happy birthday to
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Happy birthday to you. Oh.
Okay, well, happy birthday, dear Lee.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Wow! Yay!
Okay.
Isn't this cake beautiful? Appreciation for the cake. Shout out to Giselle's cousin.
So my cousin, follow her. She has her own little cake and bakery shop. She's
If you're from the IE,
if you're from the IE, actually, a lot of you guys might know her because she's
pretty
the best
famous.
ever. Okay, I love my cousin. She made this for Lee's birthday.
It has One Direction on there, and it's
Look how
purple.
gorgeous it
My
is.
favorite color.
She can do cinnamon cakes. She can do pastries. She can do heart cakes. She can do shag cakes. She can literally do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Keely's
Hashtag
Cake
not
Studio.
sponsored.
No, it's not sponsored, but hashtag Keely's Cake Studio. Follow her on Instagram and TikTok.
Period. We'll also put it in the description below too.
Yeah. Thank you, Keely. Love you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Wait, thumbnail.
Wait. Let's wait. Sit down and let's hold it together.
Ooh.
Be careful. Well, okay. Thumbnail.
Okay.
Period.
I'm gonna go put it in the box because we're gonna take it to dinner right now.
Yes, we're going to dinner with my family, and we're also gonna hit up the bar. But it's a Tuesday, so I don't think the bar is gonna be popping like that. But a little 1 or 2 drinks won't hurt me. Dude, Giselle, Jizz, I don't know where the fuck she went. Honestly, like a lot of this extra shit, we're gonna keep it in. So today's episode is longer than usual, honestly. But yeah, that's kind of nice. I feel like, we're getting in the hang of it. I feel like, oh, what happened? Oh my god! Don't drop my birthday cake like. Who said that? Cut that out. Cut that out. Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said? I said last year. Don't put that in. Nina, don't put that in. Nina.
Okay, then.
Okay. Oh. All right, let's do our outro.
Wait. Oh, hold on.
God damn.
There's a lot going on right now.
Okay.
You sure I'm not scratching on my car? Okay. Okay, then.
Alrighty.
That is going to be the end of our episode. I am Jizz.
I am Lee.
I am Anxious.
And I'm Avoidant.
And we are Anxiously Avoidant. Thank you guys.
Watching.
Love you guys so much. Everybody say happy birthday to Lee.
Happy birthday.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.